Thank you for spending time with us today, telling us your story, sharing your notes with us and everything. We really appreciate it. We salute you. And as we tell all of our guests, once you're on our show, you're part of our family. You always have a stage here. If there's anything we can do, we're here for you. And you got a new album coming out. Next one, give us a call, and we'll make sure you've got a stage to present it on. Ladies and gentlemen, Jan Michael looking. Yes, you may. Great.
I just wanted to thank you both for what you're doing, because having shows like this one that are quality and that get out there and reach and help promote our Native American communities. And back to the question that you asked at the very first of the show, which I felt was a great question. This is not just a show that pity pats around. It's a show to really support not only our industry, but to support our tribes that are out there. And so good job, guys. And hey, I give you rights to use my music for anything you need to use it for your promotions. If you want to use it for an advertisement or whatever, you have rights to all my music. All you have to do is just do it.
Well, we thank you very much, Jan. It's been a pleasure, and we do look forward to talking with you again. Ladies and gentlemen, Jan Michael Looking Wolf, and here is Arms of an Angel. And there you have it. Jan Michael Looking Wolf with the Sarah McLachlan cover, Arms of an Angel. Thank you so much, and what a pleasure to have him with us. A pleasure also to have a very special guest standing by to talk with us next, and that would be a young lady by the name of Beth Wray. And for those of you unfamiliar with the name, which would probably be most people under the age of 30 anyway, Beth Wray is the daughter of a music legend, icon, and cornerstone of not only rock and roll, but just about every form of popular music there is on the planet today, including rock, blues, country, even hip-hop. You're going to enjoy this. It's going to be an insightful experience as we talk to the daughter of legendary guitarist Link Wray in just a couple of moments. But first, a sampling of music. We're going to let you listen to one of her favorite songs by her father. This is Link Wray in a tune called Jack the Ripper.
Hi, this is indie recording artist Nikki Chris, and you're listening to The David Bowers.
Okay, there you have it. That's Jack the Ripper. The artist is Link Wray, and we have with us now, we are very pleasured and honored to have with us his daughter, Beth Wray. Come on in here, Beth, and say hello.
Hi, how you doing? And thank you for having me on.
Oh, it is our pleasure. Thank you for joining us on our Native American Heritage Day show. Actually, it was a coincidence that we had this come about because I had been hoping to get Beth to come on the show, and when she did, the slot, when she agreed to come on and do the show, the slot was available on Native American Heritage Day, along with Jan Michael. And of course, since your dad is of Native American heritage, it was only fitting that he be on the show today. Now, let's start quickly with that, if we may. His Native American heritage is tied in how?
He's Shawnee, or Shawnee.
Shawnee. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now that we have that established, I know you also wanted to mention that there was a special connection between your dad, Link Wray, and the guest we just had on, Jan Michael Looking Wolf.
Yes. June 2006. It was June 8th. 2006. I'm sorry. They introduced Dad into the Native American Music Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and Stevie Van Zandt is the one that did the introduction. And my youngest son, Chris Webb, he played along with Gary Small and Jason Kay. And we met J. Michael Looking Wolf at that time, and he was such a wonderful gentleman. And like, he was right. I was listening to what he was saying, and you automatically become a family. And I told all of them, I said, now I've got a new family, and I loved them all to death. And they were so good to us.
That is beautiful. That is really beautiful.
And that's how we met him. Him and a lot of other people. They were just so wonderful to us.
Oh, I know. And for those of you in the audience who are not totally familiar with Link Wray, let me summarize if I can. There's a long list of credits, but I'm going to try to hit a couple of the highlights so that you can relate to who he is in the music world. He was the first to use the intentional distortion of his guitar and rock and roll recording. And I understand, if I heard the story correctly, that he did that by poking pencil holes into his amplifier speaker. Was that the way the story goes?
That's correct. That's the way it went. That's exactly. And, I mean, he would do anything to get that sound. And That's exactly what he done.
Well, he's also credited with inventing the power chord, which is the modus operandi in rock and roll for rock and roll guitarists. And people like Bob Dylan have said Rumble, which was his signature tune we'll be playing in a few minutes, was the greatest song ever. He's influenced such a ton of people: Bruce Springsteen, Steve Van Zandt, Elvis Costello, Robbie Robertson, Neil Young, Iggy Pop. Pete Townsend of The Who said that if it weren't for Link Wray, he would have never gotten into rock and roll. Jerry Garcia said, "I love Link Wray. I just came to play." You could go on and on with the people who have acknowledged Link Wray as their major influence. He's featured in a movie which just came out this year, and unfortunately I have not had the pleasure to see yet. It's called Rumble, The Indians Who Rocked the World. Link Wray, of course, is acknowledged as the first Native American rock star. So he has definitely secured his place in history, and we are hoping that entirely too late, it's been way too long overdue, but we're hoping that with his nomination to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame class of 2018, that he will finally become a member of that institution, because it's been my opinion, and I'm sure that of many others, that this is definitely overdue, and he should have been in there a long time ago. I feel that he should have been one of the original members, because you talk about the building blocks of rock and roll, and there are a few names that come to mind. I mean, there was Gene Vincent of the Blue Caps, Bill Haley, Elvis Presley, but you've got to include Link Wray. He was definitely, without him, we wouldn't have the rock music that there is today. The music itself, because he created the sound that we all know and love. Tell us now how he came to carry that sound out. We know that, I've already mentioned, he found it by sticking pencil holes in his speaker. Where did he go from there? How did he proceed?
Well, let me tell you